The super cheat code is, fake money breaks everything. Shops close, friends fight over bread, soldiers walk away, and the whole empire turns into a ghost town. But the hero stuff that saves the day is real things. Gold that stays shiny, dirt to grow carrots, skills to fix bikes or bake cookies, chickens that lay eggs, water you can clean with a sock, and sand. So imagine tomorrow. Your dollars turn into confetti, but you've got a backyard tomato plant, a pocket of seeds, a buddy who trades apples for your drawings, and you know how to make a fire with sticks. Suddenly, you're the king of the new playground because you make or grow what everyone needs. History keeps yelling the same warning. Don't hug paper promises forever, hug stuff that works. Even when lights go out. Learn one new trick every week, like planting beans in a cup, swapping fairly, or telling stories that make sad kids smile. Keep a tiny hero kit with string, a sharp rock, 3 crackers, and a note saying, "I got this." Share with your squad so when the big money reset hits, your gang becomes the happy village trading laughs and potatoes. While grown-ups scratch heads, Rome didn't fall from one big bang. It melted slow, then fast when coins lied, and every kid who listens to the old story can wink, plant a seed, and rule the next chapter because real treasure isn't in a bank. It's in your hands, your brain, and your friends.
Everyone thinks Rome fell because big bad barbarians kicked down the doors and scary guys in furry hats ran wild. But no, the real sneaky villain was the shiny silver coin called the denarius that started super strong and honest, like your favorite toy that never breaks. But grown-up emperors needed cash for giant armies, fancy roads, and wild parties, so they played a tricky game, mixing junk metal into the silver until the coin looked okay but was mostly fake, just like swapping real chocolate for brown Play-Doh. Way back when Augustus was boss around year 0, 1 denarius was almost all silver and bought a whole loaf of bread or a cool belt. But by the time a crazy emperor named Nero wanted a golden palace, they shaved off a tiny bit of silver, and nobody noticed at first. Then later bosses like Caracalla chopped it to half silver, and super bad ones like Gallienus made it less than a drop of silver on a bronze cookie. Poof. Prices went crazy high. One bread needed a whole bag of these fake coins. Soldiers got mad and wanted real food instead of pay. Shop owners said no way, trade me chickens or gold. And the giant Roman playground started cracking. Then came the super messy 3rd century, when 50 emperors zoomed in and out like musical chairs, each printing junk coins to pay their bodyguards. Farms got empty because farmers hid crops from tax guys who wanted worthless money. Cities turned quiet, and even big boss Diocletian tried a huge rule list saying, bread costs this much, no more, with death for cheaters. But everyone laughed and sold stuff in secret hide-and-seek markets, because you can't force fake money to act real. Finally, smart Constantine made a new gold coin called the solidus that stayed honest for hundreds of years. But the west side of Rome was already wobbly like a tower of blocks, with the bottom ones gone. Armies quit, roads broke, trust vanished, and when the last kid emperor got sent to a chicken farm, the game was over. Jump way ahead, and the same silly story happens again. After World War I, Germany owed tons of money, so they printed marks like coloring pages, until 1 egg cost 1 trillion marks, and kids used cash stacks as building bricks. In Zimbabwe, grown-ups printed so much that prices doubled every single day, and people carried billion-dollar notes to buy one candy. Even in America since 1971, the dollar isn't tied to gold anymore. It's just promise paper. So grown-ups print extra, and your piggy bank money buys less candy every year, even if the picture on the bill stays the same. See the pattern yet? Big bosses always whisper, just a little more money and everything's fine, but they're really sneaking value out of your pocket like magicians.